Hi everyone, hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Enjin coin right now. I've been inundated with requests to look at this coin, so I'm going to jump in, and I think I've done a video on it previously, and it's met our target, so that's great. That's good moving forward, but obviously you want a future price prediction now, and obviously it's just been listed on Coinbase. I do believe that's why it's pumping really well, but it's pumping anyway because it has been pumping. It's in a bull market. It'll just pump regardless. Okay, fundamentals. You're in a bull market. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. The news is you're in a bull market and it's going to keep going until you enter the bear market. And there's an indicator to that. Okay, what I always say on this channel, I'll always be transparent with you. I will always show you and give you the signal where the bear market is here, okay, or the end of this particular bull market. And at the moment, no signals are giving me that. And one signal off the bat that I always tell people, look, see, this is called a EMA. See the yellow line here, yeah? Okay, that's the 20 EMA, and the red line is the 55 EMA, okay, and they're exponential moving averages. And what they do, they creep along with the price, basically. And when you get something like that, where the yellow line goes above the red line, that's called a bullish cross, okay. It's called a bull cross or a golden cross. Massive signal to buy and go to the beach. Basically, just buy and don't look at your phone or don't look at whatever, okay, until you get the signal to sell and go to the beach. Just like here, okay. Let's go back. Let's go back in time a little bit. So we had the Corona dump last year, okay. Went down drastic, awful, but literally just after, in April, a month after the Corona dump, okay, and we all know what Corona dump is. You had that bullish cross on the weekly time frame. And from there, okay, you could have bought Enjin coin and gone to the beach. Just there, buy Enjin coin, go to the beach, okay. And what you do, you sit and wait for the bearish cross. Just there, you got that bearish cross, okay. After 141 days, and you actually experienced an appreciation of 118% on Enjin coin. Do you see that? It went up. When you got your bear cross, you sold and went to the beach. So then you waited, okay, for the next signal for the bull run, and it came just there. There was a little bit of in and out, okay. So you would have bought there and sold there, and you're about even level, okay. So it doesn't really matter. It was very close to one another. But then just after that bearish cross, just there, okay, you bought and went to the beach. This is basically all you got to do. All you got to do. If you want to, millionaires are made in bear markets, okay. I'm going to be frank with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Millionaires are not made binary, okay. You're not going to be a millionaire putting your money in at the top, okay, effectively. And we are marching towards the top of the bull market, as you are fully aware. But right here, do stay tuned to the channel, okay, because I deliver all these messages to everybody. This is where you buy and go to the beach. This is the start of the bull market for Enjin coin. The bull market started for Enjin coin on January the 7th, 2021. So a few months ago now, okay. You formed a bullish cross on the weekly time frame of the EMAs, just there. And from that point to its current high, you've gone up 2,680%. So basically 26x, okay. It's currently down a little bit from its all-time high. So you're effectively looking at the moment at 23x, okay. But you know what? Enjin coin is showing no signs of stopping. In fact, it's showing signs of going absolutely parabolic. And I'll tell you why. Because of the structure. Look at the structure of the EMAs, okay. It's bouncing beautifully off the yellow line. You see that? It's had that little kiss off this 55 in February. That's when Bitcoin had that major correction. Do you remember that towards the end of February when there was a big market correction? Don't forget, we've just gone through one recently, and look what it did to Enjin coin. Nothing. It just brought it back down to the yellow line. Enjin coin is extremely strong, okay, and I'm not surprised. It has a good reason to be, because it's an extremely good project. If we jump at the market cap right now, okay, for Enjin coin, as you can tell, I am really bullish on Enjin coin. Why wouldn't I be? Its market cap is 3.8 billion, okay. Its circulating supply is 934 million. Total supply is 1 billion, and obviously its fully diluted market cap is 3.625 billion. In my opinion, you know, Enjin coin, it's revolutionary, right? I think it's a multi-billion dollar market cap. I do, right? And I don't usually base my price predictions off tokenomics. I don't. I try to look at technical analysis and past performance and stuff like that. But I do think that given this particular bull run and the fact that it's just been listed on Coinbase as well, you know, Coinbase is saying, yeah, we've got a stamp of approval here. This is good. We want it on our exchange, okay? Because they really scrutinise what they take on board, okay? So the fact that it's got that big stamp, that big thumbs up, is also confidence to the fact that I think that this is going to progress, okay? So I think personally, you know, it's not financial advice, but I do think that this is undervalued at the moment. I do think that this should be roughly 10 billion. So you're looking at effectively a 3x almost, okay? Just take it over 10 billion and potentially bring it into the top 20 tokens as well. But we are in a bull market. You can't ignore that. We're in a bull market. So I do think, given that structure, you could be looking at another 3 to 4x at least, okay, for Enjin coin. And that would take it up to sort of the $15 mark, okay? I do suspect that you sort of push up towards that $15 mark. And you can also look at that prediction based just off this technical analysis here, because on the daily time frame, okay, and a lot of projects that are going up are not looking relatively healthy on the daily time frame. They're going up, and the yellow line is down there, the EMA is down here, and they're starting to go parabolic like this, okay? And the yellow line is like down here saying, hey, wait for me. That's the 20 EMA on the daily time frame. So for me, what Enjin coin is doing is actually really organically nice. It's growing really nicely, okay, because what it's doing, it's going up in these lovely little swing highs, swing lows, okay, and lovely little swing high, swing low, and up there, swing high, swing low, lovely little one just there, swing high, swing low, and each time it goes up, okay, you will see it fall back to this yellow line. But when it does fall back to the yellow line, which is the 20 EMA on the daily time frame, you can see it's just hugging it lovely. It's not falling through, obviously, with that correction there, which we've just spoken about, but it got supported by the 55, confluence to the fact that you are still in the bull market. It just looks lovely, okay? This here, to me, looks very similar to this. What it's doing now, okay, looks very similar to this, where it's gone up there. Look at it, it's gone up there. Had that little level of consolidation, okay? Then had another leg up. Then consolidated for a bit again, okay? Got the support of the yellow line, and then it had that big rocket up there. You see that big impulsive wave up there? Sort of consolidated a little bit in the middle, but it just pushed up. It's looking good. It's looking good. So personally, you know, given that structure there, just off that sort of impulsive corrective wave, just like that, I do think that Enjin coin's got a lot more life in it. Absolutely, okay. So you've just got a bullish cross on the weekly time frame on the MACD as well. You see that? Bullish cross on the MACD. So if we go down here, you can see the last time you got a bullish cross on the MACD was just here. Do you see that? On the MACD, where you got that blue line go above the orange line there, and then look at the histogram as well, went really mega bullish, and that's what gave you that push up. Look, that appreciation took you to that high. Do you see that? Then you turn bearish. Well, not bearish, you're sort of caught in a consolidation event. Looks bad, looks negative, okay, but it's actually not. It's just a level of consolidation before you reaccumulate, refuel these rocket ships off this yellow line, which is a 20 EMA, before you march on and make those new highs. For me, looking beautiful. This is looking really organically nice than a lot of charts that I'm seeing going up vertical at the moment. So for me, I think that, you know, whenever you see it touching this yellow line, just buy, okay? Not financial advice, but it's looking mega good. And you can see that this particular new impulsive wave now, this one, is starting to form really nice. Okay, you're in a bit of a blow off top at the moment because people are taking profits. It's currently trading at 352. We'll zoom in a moment on the 4 hourly, but personally, from a technical analysis standpoint, this looks really healthy. It looks really good for continuation. And, you know, just based off that, you could say, okay, so effectively what we've gone through here is that high there, gone down, and we've gone up, we've made that high, and we're at that level there. So you've basically just gone through this before this next big impulsive wave, which you're looking at now. Look at that impulsive wave marching up. It's basically that, okay? So just off that, you can say, well, this when we started to top out here, bottom out on this yellow line and get that level of consolidation, from that high there, we actually appreciated up there a whopping 366%. So just as a ballpark figure then, we can say that from this high, if you go through the same sort of impulsive wave, 366% was it? Okay, roughly something like that, okay. That takes you up to that $14 mark for Enjin coin. You know, that is a nice appreciation from this point. You know, it's not financial advice, and you won't get there immediately, by the way. You won't just go like this, okay? You won't just rock it from here to there. You are going to run into resistance, okay, and consolidate, just like you did here. Run to resistance, consolidated, run into resistance, consolidated, resistance, consolidated, you know, and it's healthy. That's what you want to see, because you're not getting too extended from the yellow line, the 20 EMA. Just like I said to you, going too vertical. You do want to see it pull back. So not financial advice, but if you do see that pullback to this 20, okay, on the weekly, that's a fantastic entry, in my opinion. So that's the future price prediction for me, based off the previous price action in this mega impulsive wave here. But don't forget, this impulsive wave here, there was no news, okay? There was no news. It is hype, but here you've got news. So basically, you're buying the news because of news of it being listed on Coinbase. For me, this is a greater appreciation. this is a greater example of something that can just absolutely rock it. I really like that structure, especially on the daily. I think that looks lovely, to be fair. You know, I do look at a lot of charts, and I love the organic growth of it, that going up, consolidating, going up, consolidating. You know, brilliant, brilliant. Really good to see. Really good to see in this bull market, this continuation. And look, you can see it's gone up and it's curling over. It's gone up and it's curling over. It's starting to make that curl now, which looks very similar to that curl. Do you see that? That curl starting to come into play. That curl starting to come into play. So watch this space. What I'm going to do is just zoom in on the 4 hourly time frame here and see if we can see anything. Okay, so on the 4 hourly time frame, you can see you've got to be, you know, we always speak the truth on this channel. You've got a little bit extended from this EMA, okay, and in my opinion, if this pulls back to this EMA, you will see it. If you're not involved at the moment on Enjin, and I do always say this to my subscribers, okay, it's not financial advice, but you know, just apply a bit of common sense. Okay, it's potentially going up to that price prediction that I gave you, but always apply a bit of common sense. I think you are looking at a little bit of a pullback just there, and you will get this touch off this 20 EMA on the 4 hourly time frame, okay, and that potentially is a great entry point for Enjin going forward, because you can see it sort of went up there, okay, got a little bit extended, fell back through, okay, and then just absolutely took off. And look, if you've been buying down here on this retest, this EMA, just to confirm the support, that's what you do. When it goes up, it always blows over and comes back to the yellow line, which is 20 EMA, okay, and if it holds, fantastic, confirmation, get involved, you know, and ride it. So basically, not financial advice, but if you're not already involved in Enjin, I would certainly be eyeballing a entry point on the retest of this 20 EMA, because you can see what it's done here. This could be a really key level of support, actually, looking at that, okay, because what happens is when things go up, they go high, they make a swing high, okay, like this. So make a swing high like that, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, and you can see as it goes up, the more extinguished it gets, the more it starts to fall back on the previous high. Do you see that? So that's got quite extinguished, and you can see it's kind of running out of steam. So personally, what you're potentially looking at is this falling through and coming back to this swing high there. Do you see that? This consolidation event. So I do think that you might see Enjin roll over here and then creep up with this EMA, and you might get a really good entry at this point here, roughly around this sort of area there, okay. $3.16 would be a really good entry point in my opinion for Enjin coin, but not financial advice. Nothing to say is financial advice, okay, but do target that, and that also is a really key level of support, by the way, because we always show you levels of support in this channel, okay. We'll always show you levels of support. So what I'm going to do, drop a horizontal line in that level there, which is just there, so you can see that's a really key level of support. And you know what, that sort of area anyway, you know what, that yellow line is going to come up, okay, that yellow line is going to come up, and you're going to get that kiss. That's going to be beautiful. That yellow line is going to come up, and you're going to come back down, find support for your march on. Great entry, okay. Not financial advice. If it holds, obviously you need to see it hold in the sense that it holds it, hits it and bounces off it. That's confirmation that it's golden, and you're marching up towards that future price prediction there for Enjin coin. So that's basically a bit of technical analysis on Enjin coin. So it was a bit long. You do have our price prediction way up there. Look at that, all the way up there, and you know, there's no reason why Enjin coin couldn't get there. But again, if it was to lose this support, okay, if it was to lose this, because at the minute it's golden, it's gone up, okay, and as you can see, the EMA start creeping up with it just to backtest it, to give it support to keep marching on. But if you was to lose this level of support, that would actually be quite negative, okay, because you would sort of be entering this lower high of this consolidation event again, and you may be looking at a longer level of consolidation before taking the next leg up. So do stay tuned to the channel. I will try and keep you updated on Enjin coin. Looking good, looking good. Hold the support, future price prediction. Take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that video. Do stay tuned to the channel, okay. Stay safe, stay strong, stay tuned. Do take care, and obviously keep sharing. Sharing is caring. And if you're not a subscriber, do subscribe. Catch you soon. Bye bye.